In this video, we're going to talk about how can I reach new clients without being able to visit them in person. This is a common misconception as far as, well, if I can't see clients, why would they want to work with me? And I think it's a kind of, well, certainly it's a limiting belief, and I understand where it's based on, because traditionally we were kind of always taught, well, if you want to win clients over, you've got to go and have coffee, you've got to go to meet them, have networking lunches, take them out for dinner, all that kind of stuff. And that was true probably in the 90s and the 80s. But however, times have evolved and technology has evolved. So now, because we've had lockdown and working from home, people are very used to having Zoom calls. Now, the advantage is, if you think about how the fact that people are much more comfortable just doing Zoom work, you can actually reframe this instead of how can I reach clients, as in it's a negative, like I can't do it, versus you can absolutely do it. It's a massive opportunity, because now it's not a local marketplace that it used to be, it's a global marketplace. And as we know, there are millions of clients you could potentially work with. So it actually increases your chances of getting those opportunities to work with dream clients. And what I would say is, if you're not sure, answer these questions to your own self, and you'll realize that actually this is a limiting belief and I'm not getting it right. So I would say, have you ever done work with someone that you haven't met in person? And the answer is, of course. You've seen people on YouTube, you've collaborated on Upwork, you've only met people over email, and you've worked together fine. It hasn't been a problem, has it? Because there is technology available to make that working relationship super easy. I would also say, do you believe that people that work remotely can be successful? And the answer is going to be, yeah, clearly. We all deal with even Amazon. I don't need to know who's shipping my stuff. I just order it online, it arrives. I don't care. The technology is caught up so that any sort of preconceptions or fears or hesitations we might have had working with someone we're never going to meet have all gone. So this isn't really a truth anymore. This is more of a hangover of a truth. So we need to reframe it and go, oh, this is a massive opportunity, because I've gone from a local marketplace where if I know loads of people, I'm kind of running out of new people to get to know, to, oh, it's a global marketplace. So now I can really not only get more clients, but I can be quite picky about the clients I want to work with, because there's more chance of me finding them. So this is a total game changer as far as getting more clients. It opens up more opportunities, not less. I've always felt that having to meet people in person always limits your ability to land bigger clients, just because the very nature of the time needed to go and meet people, chat with them, have a coffee, come back to work, it takes hours out of your day and is quite tiring. So actually, a quick 20-minute Zoom call at home is far superior. And so I would absolutely go, that's going to work. And the advantage is also, on the flip side, it works for them, because if they don't want to have to give up 3 hours of their day to attend a networking meeting, but they will give up 20 minutes just in their office while they're having a coffee to chat with you over Zoom. So again, technology is opening doors for us, not closing them. With that in mind, again, ask yourself, who do you really want to work with? Who are the people that would inspire you, that excite you, and be very clear on who they are. And then think about, okay, if I want to work with that person, what are they looking for from someone like me if they want to hire me to do business? And objectively, look at your presence online, perhaps get a friend to audit what you do and go, are you demonstrating that? If you're not communicating what they're looking for in what you do, then you're not going to impress them and they're not going to go for you. So we need to fix that, and we need to make sure that, okay, everything that I want to communicate is something that of interest with them. I need to change probably my whole digital presence, and I need to reinforce the bits to compensate for the fact that they won't work with me in person. Once we've done that, and we've said, right, I need to get new photography headshots, I need to update my website design, I need to write some case studies for my website, I need to publish some articles. That's all common sense, practical. The flip side is you need to now think like an e-commerce business. When you buy from an e-commerce business, you don't need to speak to anyone, because they give you all the information that you're looking for on the page. So with that in mind, you might need to include testimonials, like videos explaining what you do, frequently asked questions sections, anything that is going to alleviate any concerns they might have. Include it, double down so they can make decisions without having to speak to you. And then if they do have to speak to you, make sure that any fears that they might have about working remotely with someone, because they might have the same fears as you, what are those fears going to be? It's probably going to be, how easy are you to contact and how responsive are you to when I reach out and contact you? So that's going to be the big one. So when they phone you, make sure that the call is always answered. So maybe consider getting a third party answering service to always capture your call so they feel heard. And when they email you or DM you, make sure you reply. So again, a third party person or a remote VA can do all this for you. And what that does is they want to work with you, they reach out to you, and they feel listened and safe because someone's picked up the phone, they've had a reply from an email within 30 minutes, and they go, oh, so this person's super efficient. So I've got no fears of working with them, because if they're this good at answering the phone and just getting back to me, then I can imagine they're going to be great to work with. So this is the key. You need to think like an e-commerce business, overcompensate in your ability to kind of make sure people feel understood and answer any questions they might have. Be really smooth with the interaction so they always know that you're available. And then market yourself to your dream clients and communicate what they're looking for. Don't build it for you, build it for them. As they say, if you build it, they will come.